Okay guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Franchise Hockey Manager. It's been a little while in game since we were last here. It's now the 1st of October. We have not really played much in the way of games. In fact, we haven't played anything in the EIHL. I'm going to continuously butcher that. There's been a couple of games in the Challenge Cup. We are, I believe, 1 for 3 in it at the moment, since we joined anyway. We go back here because that's where we started. That was the first game. That's where we left things. So we lost that one, won that one, lost that one, and we are here today. So I'm thinking one of these two, either the Challenge Cup or the Cup Champion in the Hockey League. We'll give one of those a bit of a play. Since we were last here, we have had a couple of minor injuries. Cooper's coming back, Chamberlain got injured, and Butcher got injured as well. I didn't realise though is there is a counter. When you put them on the injury list, there is a counter, and it has to count down before they are allowed to come back. The injuries, when they were initially reported, looked like they were going to be longer, which, having then noticed it, I was like, brilliant. But yeah, they are now ready to come back, and they've got a few days where they still have to sit out. So, yeah, not brilliant, but what can you do? So, since then, we have had Kieran Long improve a little bit of right wing. We have had a bit of a scouting update. None of the ones that we were particularly looking at have come back with anything just yet. We've got a couple youth players in our country that are getting better, but they're still not brilliant. And we've got a few left defences that I'm pondering looking into. A couple of these are really, really old. Maybe getting them on a 1-year deal might be a good idea. But much like everybody else, I have got no scouting on them. So him, I think I will stick him to the watch list. A watch list that is getting increasingly bigger. What I have also done as well is I've hired 2 or 3 more scouts. We've increased the scouting range. It was all orange. We've now upped it to green, which should mean we get better results from our scouts. I have as well hired a second assistant coach, Jan Deiter. Better goalie coach, better defensive coach, and I've left Rob Stewart to do those, and Barbara Reynolds can just do general training work. She seems very, very good, so I'm not even going to look for a replacement for her. Rob, he's all right. Give him that. It's not too bad. Kind of going by the realism rules, where I'm not gonna just throw him out because there's somebody a little bit better than him in a rating. Really need to see some sort of issue with maybe our offense or skills before we then look towards ditching a player. These two were both very, very poor, below average and things, so it's just purely a case of just getting an extra person in, spreading the workload out, trying to make him a little bit, a bit more focused, and that felt realistic. So that's why we did that. Player-wise, I don't believe there's any players that have come in since you last saw it. Let's just skim forward a day. Yeah, I mentioned the fact we haven't even played any game yet. It's been fairly quiet. I have gone in as well, actually. That is a very good point. When the game finishes loading, what I didn't realise last time is, thank you game, feel free to save. Yeah, what I didn't realise last time is we didn't have our jerseys. I have gone in and added in the massively over advertised Belfast Giants jerseys. I think that is kind of the UK thing, because if you look at the Cardiff Devils one, obviously not him. You see Peacocks, they got some down the arms on that one as well. We go to, let's have a look at Glasgow. Glasgow have changed their name, I believe, so that might be why we don't have them. Let's go to Manchester. So you can see, yeah, there's a ton of advertising all on them. Yeah, I've updated and got those. I believe I've only got the home as far as I can tell, so if they do play in an away game, then you are going to get the random one. But yeah, brilliant. Excellent. Butcher can come back. Let's just stick him back on the active roster. See, Butcher is I think you need to go right on that front line. Second line. Okay, let's go to the lineups. Right wing, of course he was. So Stewart, we're going to replace him with Stewart. Wrong way round. Stewart. Place. Put Butcher in his place. We're going to move him up a line. There we go. So yeah, having done a little bit of a sort of look around, looking at kind of their abilities and their roles, that is kind of our best lines at the moment. Look at the roles. Norris is kind of letting us down. Look at his roles in general. He's not brilliant at a lot of stuff. So yeah, it kind of puts in the fact that we might need to get rid of him. But yeah, we got a game tomorrow, so let's just skim forward another day, and we'll play a game. See how we do. That's the Belfast Giants. Get our first game underway. I'll have a quick look at our messages. Yeah, good game for all them. Good game, good game. Get rid of all those. Cool. Okay, so we are gonna begin. We open this up and have a look. So most recent meetings, this is before I even joined. Pre-season game, we won 4-7. Yep. Any of their players having bad games? Cold players. Chamberlain is playing against their former team. Okay, didn't know that. Starting goalie, there we go. Anton Svensson, 4 games played, 1.5 goals against, 3-1-0 win-loss tie. Sounds like King Jones, you've let in more goals. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, yeah, let's bring up this screen. We will so just make sure the volume is down low. Let's fit it to screen. Cool. All right, so very, very quickly, just before I hit play, Dundee, game rating, offensive, game rating, defensive, goals, assists, plus, minus, and blah, blah, blah. That's them. That's us. That's our goalies. That's an ice hockey rink, for those that don't know. If we hit play, and just going to double check. Yes, on many highlights. Way it seems to work, anyway, is it just seems, and I don't know if this is just the level that we play at, just mostly seems to come into the goals. Like that. And then it will go back, we'll get this, we can press the play again, it will do a little bit of that, and now Dundee should be scoring. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. There you go. Well, we're not happy about that, the crowd. So yeah, again, I just don't know whether or not it's the level. I don't know if it's the match engine. Our players are really not doing too well, but then again, neither are theirs. But yeah, it just seems to be. I don't quite know. I don't know if it's just an issue with the engine. I don't know if it's just an issue with our players. But yeah, you can kind of. That one's a bit of a rarity, but you can kind of get an idea. You know, we've got the puck, so chances are this is going to be one where we're going to score in any second. See? And then we just skip forward again. And we got the puck again, so you're going to score again. Put it back and forth, and so yeah, I don't know. I really, we got it again, so we're going to be 4-1. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. This is still in the first. So yeah, what I might do in a minute is I might do the Challenge Cup game, but I might switch the modes. There's two. Sorry, went over that blue line then. But yeah, there's two different versions of the match engine. You've got this one here, which is the 2D one. And you've also got the classic version, which is a lot more stat-based. We're just showing off now. Yeah, it's a lot more stat-based. You get a lot of this. This stays on the screen at the same time. You get like a smaller rink down here, and there's a play-by-play thing. So, yeah, we might do that one. Alright, so it's the end of the first. We can, if we want to, try and explain what we want Gilbert to be doing. Gilbert himself, he's having a fairly good game. So his game rating is 68 out of 99, I believe. He's very good offensively today and 61 defense. So yeah, I think he's all right. Say no to that one. Ben Lake, 50-50-50. Yeah, you're kind of just not there. So we'll say yes to that. Hopefully he knows a bit more about his role and he should play a bit better. They are doing shocking today. Cool. And then switch around. So we make it 10-2 by the end of the next period. Once again, we did have the puck. Thanks, game engine. Thanks. Okay, but that's their second one, so we should now get 5 if that's how things work. Okay, you're being like that, are you? All right, but we're almost at the end. Are they going to get one more? You going to get one more? Yes. But you still get the point. Whoever it is that seems to have the puck at the beginning of the clip is usually the one that saves it. This has been terrible period for us. Gilbert is still having a fairly good game. It's definitely us, isn't it? Yeah, that's both us. We're not going to talk to him. Where is Angeli? Angeli's still having a good game. We're not going to talk to him. Butcher is doing really bad defensively, so yeah, sure. But he doesn't get what we're trying to tell him. Okay, we're defending on a narrow lead. It might be a good idea to have our forwards back check a little bit more. Should we increase it? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, period 3. Let's see if we can hold on to our lead. We have got the puck. We can get it in. Is that Gilbert's third of the game? That'd be right. Hey, that's a hat trick he's got. Nice. That's one of ours, but that is Norris, who we don't particularly care about in the nicest possible sense. He's got a torn back muscle, so he's going to be out for at least this game, possibly a while longer. So yeah, we have got the puck again, so thank you. Yeah, alright, stop showing off. Gilbert's got his 4th. Is Gilbert that good? I'll have to check Gilbert's stats at the end. Alright, we're going to go get 8. Is this going to be our 8th? No! Okay, game. So we've got just over 7 minutes left. We have now got our 8th. And Butcher's got his first. We've got some shocking stats here. Yeah, not doing well, but yeah, then. Okay. Come on, game. Let's run out the clock. Excellent. That's the end. That seems debatable. Gilbert getting his 4. Yeah, 4 goals, 1 assist, 1 goal, 4 assists, and 2 assists. So yeah, we got the first, second, and third stars. Lundy. Yeah, literally they had 1 person that had a good game, and we had 3. Wait, that's a bad game. They had 3. They had 2 that had a good. One that had a good game. Yeah, New England very well. Cool. Let's go and have a look at our injury. Likely duration indefinite. Oh, jeez. So he's out for the entire season. Treatment could be delayed until the season is over, and he's willing to consider this. Do we? Not really. So I think that is going to be the end for Gilbert. We'll probably release him. He can go off to his day job with torn back muscles. Kieran Long has now changed his position again. Wait. Oh, it is there. I saw it earlier. He was getting better right wing, but okay, that's fair. So Kieran Long is getting better all over the place. Lovely. Yeah. So Sean Morris, if we decide to just buy out your rights, I'm gonna pay you less than £1,000. Oh, that feels horrible. That feels really, really bad. And I'm kind of here for it. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate everything you've done. How long have you been with us for? Not very long. What's your career stats? Let's have a quick look at you before we bin you off. So yeah, you had a couple of decent seasons. Those last two there, lower divisions, very low divisions, slightly higher. That is the one just underneath us, I believe. Yeah, so better stats than the division below us. But yeah, here you go. I have £961, and yeah, buy yourself something pretty. Cool. Okay, so that was a thing. We are going to need a right winger. Have we got anyone in our under 20s? We got virtually no one in our under 20s. You're not brilliant. What about our... Back up again. What about these guys? Yeah, they're all fairly trash. I mean, under 16s is a little... Okay. So yeah, we are going to need to have a look around. Probably get another right wing. Let's just quickly lineups. Okay, let's bring our lineups back up again. Oh, that's because I'm on the under 16s. That's why. Let's go back to that. Get those other ones to turn up. No. Okay. So, yeah, we are down to just 3 right wings. I mean, we've got some left wings. Long can play both sides. But if one of these as well takes an injury, we are kind of down on our luck. Is it possible you can try and get... Don't do trade blocks in this one, do we? Don't think we do. Ooh, okay. Chill, chill, chill. Okay, so yeah, we might have to do a little bit of thinking off camera. We need at least 3 players under the age of 25. Okay. You are day to day. How old are you? Too old. So we do. We need somebody under the age of 25 to get on this team. So let's go and have a look at the free agent centre. Maximum age. I'm going to say 24. I'm going to try and find a right winger if I can. Turn those on to be signable. Yeah, let's leave it on that. You got one person that we have partially scouted. Anyone better than that? Hey, what about this guy? Nah. Yeah, this guy's been partially scouted. So he's a C with epic hair. 3.5 stars, so he wouldn't be too bad. Everyone seems to love him. He adjusts pretty quickly. Can be controversial. So yeah, that's actually a thing as well, which I should probably show off. Harmony. Yeah, the team themselves have got a harmony level. The more it's up here, the harmonious they are. Not very harmonious down here. And there are people out there that can bring it down, that can cause negative locker room aspects. Conflicts can arrive. Little groups can form that can cause conflict. So yeah, at the moment Scott Conway is the only one that is on there. Scott Conway is decent though, so we are gonna let him be outspoken. But if we go back to, okay, we'll just go the other way. It's fine. Bring up that list again. Go for 24. Looking for a right winger. Signable, realistically signable. Yeah, this guy. So if we go back here again, yeah, so he could stir up a bit of trouble, some news articles. It could possibly cause us a few issues, but I guess him on a 1 year. What's his career stats look like? 29 played, 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points, 16 penalty minutes. And he's worth a punt. We try? 40,000 contract, 2 years. We've got people on, I think, 80. Doesn't speak English, so he's going to have fun in the locker room for a bit. No, so you want 2. 2's fine. Just going to put it to 40 for now. I'm going to try and nudge it down to 35. How's that? Definitely wants 40. Okay. 38. You'll take 38. Cool. We submit that. Has he signed? He has signed. Excellent. So, yeah, as I said, we got some 80s here, so I wasn't massively worried about a 30, 41. Yeah, you're on 40. We got players on far worse, so we're on similar money. Cool. So you, if I just update our lineups, could then knock Bobby Chamberlain down a little bit more. It's a shame. In our list already. Oh, go and thank you for that again. Go sit there for me. Is that your best role? Not really. There is a power forward. Okay, when is our next game? So we got this one here. So yeah, we'll do this under the other engine as well. I have an achievement. Lovely. Do we have a restriction? Don't remember there being a restriction. Where's the rules? Give me the rules. It's in league notes. It's a restriction of 14 players. 14 out of 23. That's hardly a restriction. Yeah, okay, game. We'll call that a restriction. Alright, I've got to skim forward 2 days. Cooper is ready for more drills. Still best to sit him out. I mean, that's fine. He's stuck on the roster that I can't get him off. I know I can. It's Chamberlain that still can't play. I'm going to leave him on there though. Just let him heal up. Skim forward 1 more day. Still haven't played an actual proper league match. We'll have a look. Skeletia? Skeletia? Maybe? Not sure. Cooper's ahead of schedule. He's not fully healthy, but should be safe. Dress him. I think I'll probably still leave him out. Do I want to do that? A fairly good player. Right, anyway, let's get him off the injury list. He's back tomorrow anyway, so move back to the active roster. So, do we... move you down. It's the wrong button. Can't dress you. Okay, it's fine. Go back to lines. Let's just move you back up. We'll keep him off. We will keep him off. Let's give Mazrick a try. And we will see how he does. Actually, we'll have a quick look at the goalie settings. Don't have those turned on, so let me just turn those on. AI, don't change those. Hottest goalie, yes. Gets a shutout, yes. Have that one on. Yeah, so 4 is definitely what we want. 4 is the highest, 4 is what we do. So yeah, always a start during any sort of playoffs. If he gets a shutout, definitely start in the next one. Back-to-back games, so day after each other. Flick them around. Yeah, that sounds good. Cool. Okay. I need to quickly go to here. Not that one. It's not that one. Into the game. Here? Yes, here it is. Cool. Switch that to classic so you can see the other mode. Okay, too many foreigners on the active roster. Ah, okay, 15 or 14. We need to drop a foreigner. Thanks, game. We're going to drop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so yeah, you're not English is not classed as foreigners. I think Beatty might just go in the bin. Actually, no, we can just move you down to the under 20s. Yeah, we can move you down to the under 20s. That should fix that issue. No, because Beatty wasn't a foreigner. Oh, I did well on that one. Let's move you back. In fact, let's work out who we're going to get rid of first. Oh, well done, Adam. Done. So I'm guessing Scotland's not as well. Let's just search via that. Who we got right at the very bottom of the list? Yeah, you. Let's move you down to that one. That solves the issue. Gonna leave. Yeah, leave you on there. Let's move you down just to the under 20s to get some game experience. Don't need you up right now. We have no waivers, so I can just move you up and down as I see fit. Liking those contracts for that skill, but that's an issue for another time. Yeah. Huh? I'm sorry, what now? You need at least 0 players under the age of 0. That's going to be a this thing, isn't it? It is going to be something to do with one of these teams I've just had a look at. Do I need to... No, insufficient number of prospects. Sorry, what now? You're a prospect. I think that's what that P means. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, P qualifies as a prospect according to league rules. We're a prospect. Hi, could you do me a favour? Maybe I've got to have more. I'm still trying to put Cooper. I was just going to switch those two round. Don't want Cooper getting a lot of ice time. Hopefully that's fixed the issue. It has. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Okay, so yeah, the other engine. Let's go and have a quick look at this. So you can flip between two teams. Here, see the goalies here. This will be kind of a play-by-play, and there will be a little. Let's just check the options first of all. We'll try that just for giggles. Sound is still low. Yeah, so there you go. But this one here, you get a little bit more. He takes a shot, miss, shot, out of play. Seems to be a little bit more kind of to the point, less just he gets a goal, he gets a goal, he gets a goal. But yeah, like you saw the other engine did. I can't read that, and that is very faint. But, yeah, okay, so the text-to-speech didn't work apparently. I'm going to try and speed up. Nope, that's as fast as that goes. I'll make that a little bit quicker. Yeah, so we are the kind of the teal. They are the, I guess, the grey. Game rating's fairly good. So is theirs, but they have got a poor offensive rating there. A lot more players. That's interesting. Was halfway through the first. We're fairly equal on shots. Oh yeah, you can also see the penalty timers. I'd love to have this kind of in the middle of the other mode while doing kind of this sort of stuff. So we're going to get a goal in this one. Trump is brilliant at the moment. Ruup. Not sure what the pronunciation is on that one. There we go. A fairly decent goalie though. Okay, fairly even game coming towards the end of the first. Close to a goal then. Yeah, so they are starting to get the lead on us with shots here. Right, goalie's having a good game. Okay, end of the first. 0-0, 11 shots to our 4. We're starting to get a few that are... That's theirs, that's ours. Yeah, we're getting a few that are getting poor games. We've got a few that are having good games. We're doing okay. Keep going. So yeah, what I did work out, because I didn't unfortunately know much about the Champions Hockey League, it seems to be a bit of like a group stage thing, and then you get kind of like playoff tiers. So yeah, it's only going to last, I think it's only a couple of months. I have no idea why Belfast themselves are in it. It does appear there's a lot of other teams and leagues that sort of pay, or they're like shareholders or something in it. I don't know why Belfast are. I couldn't see them in any of the lists. I don't know if you win the league, because we didn't win the league last year. Cardiff did, but they're not. No, Cardiff are in it. I don't know. We'll check in a minute. point is, I can't figure out how we're in it. That's the point I'm making. That's us. We'll take it. I'm too busy just looking up here and not looking down there, but yeah, it's a goal. We'll take it. Alright, almost halfway through the second. They're massively outshot. We might do potentially in the third, so we might have a quick look at some tactics, maybe try and switch to a bit more of a defensive. I think we're doing alright. I don't know, we might not change anything. It's a very low scoring game. Our assistants have got nothing to tell us. It's fine. Yeah, that is. I am fully expecting them to score soon. Almost at the end of the second. I mean, we are doing. That is us. Yeah, we are doing pretty well. Then again, so are they, but they've got 23 reds. We got no reds in defence. So we're just not shooting as well. Alright, end of the second. And they have more players than us. That hardly seems fair. Alright, here we go. Third and final period, hopefully. I mean, I could always press sim end if we... Alright, I won't. Yeah, that literally just moves us straight to the end, but if I'm in this mode, I always like to just sit here and see it out. Alright, okay. There is an option as well in... Let's just turn that off. It's in the other mode, but you can actually make decisions on where they skate and stuff, but that just takes so long. So long to just play games out. I just can't do it. Didn't like that noise. We're trying to kill off a penalty. Yeah, almost halfway through this final period. And they are just peppering us with shots. Can we just get one more? Just one more would be nice. Thank you, game. I appreciate you. Right, that should be good. And if they faff around and get... a goal, then at least we have a cushion. Thanks. Give us with one hand and then you take us away. Cheers, game. Alright, now we're at the halfway. Just need to hold on. They are just hammering home shots. Fact, actually, yeah, let's... Can we up? Our shooting's on rare. Let's move that up. See how that goes. I mean, it's either going to give us some more goals or we'll just lose the puck more often and they'll score. So, yep, that is going up. So is that though? Just over 5 minutes to go. Still hanging on. Very much our game to lose. It's just all greys at the moment. Just all greys. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Down that. Is that just a little bit? Gonna speed the tempo up. 2 minutes to go. Oh, we almost had a shot then. Haven't seen that go up in a while. Okay, we're going to overtime. Alright, so 4-on-4 overtime, 5 minutes. And then we go to a shootout. Oh, is it 3-on-3 overtime? It's 3-on-3 overtime. Okay. Oh, did get another shot then. We are very few and far between. Okay, that is overtime over. Shootout. Wow, that went through extremely quickly. It's just going over. Where was the end of that? Jesus, how far did that go? It's in... Yeah, so that was... There's... It went to penalties and then just... that. We'll have a look on the next screen. Try to figure out what that meant. Yeah, it's an overtime loss. So, normal league play, we'd get a point. I don't know how that works in this mode. I'm going to presume because we haven't got a point that we don't get a point. Our penalty shootout, there it is. So we got one, they missed, then we missed, then they got one, then we got one, then they got one, so put it 2-2. Oh yeah, because we missed there. Then there was a good number of misses for quite a long time. And they finally got one in. Okay, that's fair guess. I mean, they were absolutely just hammering us with shots. They probably should have won that game before it even got into overtime. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, so I think we're going to wrap it up. I'll have a look at the news. Ideally, let me know in the comments which one out of the two modes you prefer. Do you prefer the classic one that we've just seen, or the 2D one that was at the beginning of the episode? Beginning-ish of the episode. And what I will probably do, let's just go to that view, is I'm probably going to jump forward a few games, probably until October 30th at the earliest. Big events coming up that I need to be concerned about? Not really. We got the World Under Socky Hockey. Under Socky? Yeah, we got the World Under 17 Hockey Challenge. I really can't talk. That's just budgets. A few cups here and there. Yeah, there's nothing really that we need to be worried about. So yeah, we'll probably come back in about a month's time. By then, we would have started playing a lot more of the regular season. That begins right there. So yeah, we'll probably come back. And there's not very many. Trying to work out exactly when to come back. We may come back at the end of November. Let's just see how we're getting on. Hopefully by then our scouting's picked up. We've got a bit more of an idea. Maybe brought in some few players. Yeah, we will just kind of see where we go from there. So yeah, usual spiel. Feel free, put some comments in it. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. If Champions Hockey League, I don't quite know a lot about it. So feel free to fill me in on that one. Like, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.